but you are the considerer of wonderful creatures, often that we are threatening in appalling ways, and have brought these incredibly insightful, lyrical and empathetic portraits to the LRB's pages over the last year or so. First of all, could you just let us know how that consideration column came about and how you select those creatures? I mean, they're all wonderful, of course, and there are many, many more wonderful creatures I hope we will hear your thoughts on in future. But how did it come about?
It started when I was in Zimbabwe and I went to see a pangolin. And Zimbabwe is where I grew up and my family is there. So I had grown up around the fact of pangolins. And I wrote a very short diary for the LRB blog about visiting the pangolin. And the thing that was said was, most people don't know what a pangolin is. And I thought that is one of the great unsung tragedies of the world. And so asked if I could possibly write more about creatures that people don't know that much about, or unknown things that we think we know a lot about. And so that was how it started. And Mary Kay very kindly said, don't put it on the blog, put it in the paper. And ever since, whenever I have a moment, we don't want to swamp you with animals, so it's usually about 4 a year. I will spend some time researching and then writing about an animal, and the criteria is that it is endangered by the stupidity and inertia, or just the mistakes of us. So that it has to be endangered. It also, I want to write about things which have a sort of a glorious way of thinking about the more generous mistakes we've made, in the way that Pliny thought that hedgehogs fed their young by rolling in grapes and then running off like cocktail sticks to their young, or that we believed that giraffes happened when leopards mated with the child of a hyena and a cow. The ways that we have tried to fathom the world and fallen off the edge of it in so doing. And I very, very much take suggestions. So if anybody watching this has any ideas for animals that they would like considered, or excellent anecdotes about capybaras in particular, who I am working on currently, or storks. There are many, or wolves. If anyone has any facts about those 3 animals that they would like me to consider, I would be very grateful to hear them.